Hi, this is an interactive demo of a prototype designed for the Mindroom application in collaboration with our clients Blue Cross Blue Shield. Why Mindroom? Mental health is a growing problem on campuses as more and more students report facing stress, anxiety, and even depression while attending university. When university students are looking to educate themselves regarding mental health, they stumble upon online resources which are ambiguous and might not contain clinically verified information. This not only hinders their learning process with respect to mental health, but also makes it difficult for them to identify and support their peers who are facing mental health difficulties. Therefore, the lack of awareness among university students to choose the right resource to educate themselves and support their peers in dealing with mental health difficulties is the problem at hand. The goal of our project is to design a one-stop mobile-based application for university students which provides all the necessary information to educate themselves regarding mental health and in turn support their peers who might be dealing with mental health difficulties. In short, Mindroom can be termed as a CPR for mental health. As privacy was identified as a top concern among students, the prototype begins with an option to log into the application anonymously, wherein the user is not required to create an account and provide any personal information in order to use the application. Alternatively, the user can log into the application by creating a new account. For the purpose of this demo, I'll be logging in anonymously. On logging in, the user is prompted to pick the motive behind his current session, whether it is to help himself or help a friend. The user can also choose to skip this step and directly browse the application if required. For the purpose of this demo, I'll choose the option Help a Friend. In this step, a brief assessment is conducted to gauge how well the user knows his friends and the results of this assessment are further used to filtrate the mental health resources presented to the user. On finishing the assessment, the user is presented with different mental health resources. Based on the assessment, the user is recommended certain resources which can streamline his learning process. As time is of primary concern for students, the resources are presented across various media such as podcasts as well as videos. The user can choose either according to their convenience. Additionally, if the user requires further guidance in choosing the right resource, he can seek the help of Tuffy, the AI chatbot, by clicking on the chat option. The user can express his concern in the form of messages and seek Tuffy's help to locate the right mental health resource. On understanding the user's request, Tuffy provides the relevant resources. The user can navigate to the resource directly from the chat. Let me go ahead and select the resource What is Anxiety? This is the podcast page of the topic What is Anxiety? Let me go back to the chat. On returning to the chat, the user wants to know if there are any activities that can help in dealing with anxiety. Based on the mental health difficulty mentioned by the user, Tuffy displays all the relevant quick relief activities. On clicking on the View All option, the user is directly led to the quick relief activities suggested for anxiety. We can see that there are different types of activities suggested over here. Let me go back to the chat. On returning to the chat, the bot reminds the user to record whatever he has learned in the current session in a gratitude journal for further reference. Lastly, as it is essential for students to be aware of the mental health facilities around them, there exists an option to search for the experts nearby. Based on the zip code entered in the search bar, the app displays all the nearby experts. Furthermore, on selecting on one of these experts, the current distance and time required to reach the expert is displayed. This is the end of the interactive demo of the prototype design for the Mindroom application. Thank you.